Hello, my friends. Thank you for joining me for the open studio. Once a month, I go live in my private Facebook group, which is the Broom Closet. It's for people that like the look of traditional brooms. They might just be collectors, or they might be looking to learn. With my open studios, they are not a lesson. They're more that you are meeting me, seeing what I do. And if you're interested in more, I do have classes in my Broom Witch Academy. I sell online as Brooms by JENZA'S. So if you have not liked my Facebook page, I would appreciate you doing that. So Broom Witch Academy for lessons, the Broom Closet for a little bit more intimate, what I'm up to, what I'm doing, and where you can ask questions about learning. Other people are in there, happy to help you out there. So with this open studio series, the Zodiac is each month I am making a hand broom or hand whisk in relationship to the season or what zodiac sign we are in. So we are in Libra. We just moved over into Libra. So Libra is our season and we're making a hand broom. Now I went wild with all the associations. So associations for Libra color-wise are green, blue, and pink. Now I have already, last broom I made for this association was blue and green, so I'm like, oh, I can't repeat that. And Libra is about balance. And so I was thinking like what kind of balancing broom, what colors, and all these different things went through. And as I was prepping for this morning, it came where I'm going to do a hawk wing whisk. I feel it's a balanced, and you'll see it at the end. It's balanced, if you would. In the middle is going to be this green. So green for the heart chakra. Libra is also associated to Venus, the goddess of love, but it's not always just, I love this boy, I love this girl. It is the love of things. It is the love of self. And a lot of times I think we need self-love, and that's the mode I'm in right now, self-love, because I'm in a crazy, chaotic time right now, prepping for events and working on so many projects. So green is going to go in the middle for our heart, and then we're going to use pink. And of course I got a little Libra charm. With that being said, that will be my first piece. When I do a hand broom, I like it. I think about the handle of it to be the width or the circumference. I want my hand to be able to hold it nicely. When I was looking up a number, so the numbers associated to Libra, it came up 3, which seems to be perfect. Not 3. I was about to divide by 3 each side. So it is 6. So I'm going to take each half of these and divide into 3 thirds. And that's going to be how I'm implementing the number 6 into the magic of the season of Libra. And I'm ballparking of how even these are. Sometimes as I am working making it, I tweak it even more. So there you go. Okay, so we're using pink for Venus and the heart. So heart chakra, when we're working with the heart, the colors are green and pink. So since I'm using the green broom corn that I dyed, I am using pink for my twine. So with this twine, I do bind, pulling in the season of Libra, the season of balance. With this twine, I do bind, pulling in the love of that Venus has, that Venus can share with us. So with this twine, I do bind. Okay, intentions are set. I can do a hawk wing a couple of different ways, and I'm not going to know which way I'm advancing until I start advancing. One way is you kind of move up a bit, and the other way is just moving across. So this guy here is a hawk wing that I've been moving across. So take my bundle, split it in half. Because I don't work from the floor, and I can stop at any time, and that's the method I do teach in the Broom Witch Academy. I can use elastics. They're so beneficial. Okay, and I have thought it out, and we're advancing up this way. Also, I understand a lot of you are going to be able to pick it up when I'm showing, and I think that is amazing, because maybe you started your broom making path already. But for you who have not, and your curiosity was piqued when I said the Broom Witch Academy, the first course in there is hand brooms. The hawk wing is a bonus video in that. With that, it's point of view videos. So, let you know. All right. I'm going to wrap around. We said 6 is the magic number, didn't we? I'm going to do 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you're like, Jen, yes, I was counting each side for that. I shall not lie. Because if I actually did 6 bands all the way around, it would get really thick, and I don't want it too thick. So I'm still counting 6. So there you go. All right, already I feel like it's cute. It's just so cute already. All right. So that was the first. And then we just work our way up. So everyone working with some Libra energy this month. If you're working with the house, so Libra is the 7th house. And that is about relationships, partnerships, marriage, even shadow stuff, your relationship with your shadow. Shadow does not mean dark. Well, shadow is just the stuff that you have not worked out yet, right? It's out in the shadows. You're kind of ignoring it. So that might be a great time to do shadow work. You're like, Jen, I'm here for the brooms. Yeah, you're getting a little Zodiac stuff too. So shadow work, because we're in the time of balance, so we can balance out our shadow. Could mine be that I do too many projects? Maybe. All right, I'm going to, here we go. So we're advancing up. And coming underneath with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I make my tight. And you can adapt this for you who like to work from the floor using a foot brake. That's not, I learned back in 2009, and I know there was some form of a foot brake involved, but it was really more like this is how it was taught, and really how I adapted it. See, if I had a foot brake, I would have lost everything there. So yeah, I got into broom making back in 2009. It was for my spiritual practice. I needed a besom to clear space, and they're all manufactured, and I wanted something that had that feel of homemade, of I made it, someone made it. So I reached out, I found a broom maker in New Hampshire, and I went up and I learned from Charlie Martel. And he had learnt from the Shakers, and he adapted, and then I've adapted. Because that's what you do. There is no wrong way or right way to make a broom, a hand whisk. There are certain, so language. What is a hawk wing? I couldn't just say, hey, this is a hawk wing, because I saw a hawk once and it was black, and no, this is like a little witch's broom. You know, there is falling. Do you like my picture that just fell? I really need to anchor it better. All right, that will stay in because I don't edit that well. So a hawk wing is you start with one and then you're advancing, and you add two, and you add on either side, and you keep on going up. So I keep on calling it a hawk wing. I apologize. It's a hawk tail. Hawk tail. All right, so people who knew that already have dismissed me right? Within the first 5-10 minutes. They're like, this girl doesn't know what she's talking about because she keeps on calling it a hawk wing. And yeah, so it's good to know what you're talking about. My problem is there's so many words and language in my head to get it all out. I babble. It is a hawk tail. So when we say this is a hawk tail, we mean a specific type of way that we are making it. Does it mean what color, how you completely bind it? Do you use a flip break? Do you use what I'm doing, which I have no name for? You know, if it's done and you found it so it's not falling apart, that's all that really matters. Is the structure is that of a hawk wing, hawk tail? I'll just do it. Okay, I'm counting and then I'm going to reset myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So those of you who are making a little bit more magical brooms, good time to set attentions when you are doing your counting. Now, with the counting and the talking, there we go. We're fine. I had to move it. The advancement was going to be on the wrong side. So the hawk tail. So with that being, yes, it's good to know what style you are making, but does it matter if you want it wrapped around 3 times, 4 times, 10 times? Those are personal choices. I do a fun class called basically I consider it a big ass witch's broom. And when I do that, broke my elastic. It's okay, I had to back up. So when I do that one, I'm like, there are certain things I tell you need to do for integrity purposes, right? We want our besom, our broom, our hand whisk to stay together, right? Even though this is going to be more of a besom for magical use, spiritual use, than a hand broom to get your cobwebs off. Or maybe if someone wants to, who gets this, they do get given away. Whoever wins this, if they want to use it to clean, they are more than, it's theirs, clean away. But even if it's for magical use or traditional home household use, we want to make sure there's integrity, that it's got to stay together. So that is my only rule for you, is just make sure it stays together. So I say I kind of do a hybrid. I am really loving how this green is kind of going up into it and then it's going to be lost. That's kind of cool. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to do my counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that's just, when I count 2, I'm tightening it as I go. Do you ever just feel like you're chitty-chatting too much? And then you completely forget what you're doing and how to do it? Have I ever made a turkey wing? Turkey wing. Hen. Nope, not doing the hen. What are we doing? Hawk tail before, Jen. No, I've never made one before. Today it feels like this is my first time. Which is funny seeing how many of those little orange ones I've just made. Because I had to deliver them to A Touch of Magic. I wanted them there before the Harvest Fest. That was last weekend. And then, so I did that Saturday I did the Harvest Fest, but I had them there before that. Sunday I delivered over to the Hen House in Chepachet. And then I have one more place I want to deliver to, which is the Enchanted Dragon over in Whitensville. And then I just have to get ready for events. The big one's got to be Roseland Cottage, and that is over in Woodstock, Connecticut. So it is Roseland Cottage Arts and Craft Festival. It's a big one. Anyone counting for me? Because I am not counting. Okay. I'm going to start again. It's okay. Because I tightened it, I can do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Also, Libra, if I really wanted to, so different things when you were making your associating. When you were making hand broom, that is associated stuff. So the Zodiac has metal associations. It is copper for Libra. So I could have gone with a whole copper motif if that's what I was vibing. I was not, obviously. We see I was vibing with the heart chakra because I need to slow down. I need to balance and I need to listen to my heart. So we're going with the heart chakra. And also it could be just, I already know who is going to win this. Not like I know, but I know somewhere, you know, that's my Claire, just the kind of the knowing. So maybe who is going to win this needs a little bit of self-care, love, little heart chakra, little Venus stuff going on. Just balancing things. All right, so this is our last advancement. Getting tangled. There we go. And then I can decide how big I want the handle. I was just seeing if I had a ruler. I was looking for a ruler. Just shipping and handling sometimes is a pain. Now, for those who are watching in the broom closet, again, thank you for being in the broom closet. I love you all, and I really appreciate that. For those of you not in the broom closet, you're like, what's this broom closet and I need to go? If you're watching this on YouTube, there's going to be a link in the description. There always is. Join the broom closet. Because someone's got to, in the broom closet, is going to win this. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So someone in the broom closet is going to win this. It is you got to come pick it up or pay for the shipping and handling kind of deal. So when I was looking at it, I'm like, ooh, if I can make it a little shorter, because that's just better for shipping and handling, because there's like some flat rate boxes it would fit in, but it really would probably only be a couple dollars more. A little twist going on. Where's my eyes? Things, oh, there's one. Okay. I didn't know if I had a jerk string. 2, 3. I'm only going to go up. Try to see where the balance would be. I think there. It's just, I want it to end here. So I'm going to put my jerk string. So we'll end up a little bit up there. So it just, it feels, so depending how far down you start and go and how much broom corn you use, there's no like, it has to be this fat or this thin. I feel this is on the thin side down here, even though up here feels thick. So balance wise, I don't want it, I want a shorter handle to feel this to be wider. Yeah, that's where I'm going. You might have something pulling out the back. Ah, there's what I'm looking for. I'm going to do this just a little leather handle. Where is the end? Now I'm being quiet. Big thoughts in my head. Making sure I do this right. I think this could be a little thick. You know what? I don't care. All right, so I got my jerk string in. I got my handle. Handle, yeah. Hanger. I got my hanger in. All the words that have been off today. Hanger. Hawktail. You're just here for my broom skills and not my auditory skills, so we're good. Now, people who take classes from me, they kind of get used to this. Me not knowing what I'm saying. I am pulling my elastic down to hold the jerk string to get it out of my way. Yes, some of you are going, elastic. It's a rubber band. I'm from Rhode Island. Rhode Island. We say elastic. It's a thing. I think now that we are getting more, all our language is not just coming from where we live. I know more people probably in Rhode Island are saying rubber band, and I'm just a holdout, and it's not because I just want to be different. It's just because that's what I learned. I call water fountains bubblers. When I was growing up, shakes, like milkshakes, were called cabinets. Yeah, I'm sure everyone has their little language of their area. But with everything on Facebook and YouTube and TikTok, I wonder how much of that is going away. All right, so this is balanced to that. I think I want it to be a little thicker though. Just a tad thicker. I should pull that down a little bit. Okay. You're like, she's whispering. What's she saying? I don't know. All right, so we are nice and we're tight. Those are in there good. leave enough string for knot magic. We gotta get that on here. And we lift. I am looking for my floss threader. I don't have my floss threader. It'll be okay. Or will it? Yes, I have one in here. I have. So a wave of stuff is coming up on my Facebook feed right now because, and they're like, don't give away, don't tell people everything, don't give things for free. Like floss threaders, people, like, why will I gatekeep that? If you're trying to thread something, use a floss threader. Okay. So I got my Libra charm on. And our joke string goes. All right, let's clean this up. I'm gonna keep my outside thread. I'm even keeping my inside thread. So the person who gets this, if they are going to use knot magic and they really want to hold something close to their heart, I would do this, like one that's in there. Okay. Just getting this down. My hanger, I don't care. Put my elastic up. Figure out where I want to cut this at. Do a little fluffing. Favorite clippers. Making sure my handle is down. I've had a couple accidents this week. Using my lap. I have big bruises right there, but I just feel that my thigh is the best thing to hold that still. But I'm gonna be wise. I'm gonna use this. I just gotta give it a little alligator bites. I don't know, do alligators give little bites? I bet they like do a big chomp. What give little nibbles? I have to clean that up a bit. All right, that's nice and clean. All righty. Okay, so here we go. Our Libra themed hand broom, which is in the hawk tail style. So in the front, you see, so actually it doesn't matter which one's the front. So we're seeing the advancements here, and then we're not seeing the advancement. I really love how that green is going up through it. There's a nice hanger. We have our little Libra sign, little Libra chime. All right, I am loving it. Let me know what you think in the comments. And if this is your first time seeing me on YouTube and you liked this video, you're still here, please subscribe. It does help me with the algorithm. I'm not a YouTuber, but I want to make sure with the algorithm that the right people are finding me so they can find me and do what they need. And I can bring my broom knowledge to the most people that I possibly can. And for all the other stuff, links in the bottom. So thank you.